Welcome back to our podcast dedicated to international press review. Taiwan's Ministry of Environment has announced that it has collected nearly 5 billion Taiwan dollars, equivalent to approximately $158 million, from newly introduced carbon taxes. The funds, which exceed initial projections by 10%, will be used to finance emissions reduction initiatives and research and development projects aimed at adopting cleaner technologies. The news was reported on June 4th by the Taipei Times. Starting June 13, automated passport control gates will be installed at Phuket International Airport in Thailand. The measures is intended to reduce congestion and improve the efficiency of procedures during the peak tourist season. The news was reported on June 4th by the Bangkok Post. The United Nations World Meteorological Organization has released a new report indicating that the El Niño phenomenon is likely to return between June and August of this year. The U.S. Secretary General has therefore urged governments to prepare in advance, focusing on agriculture, water resources, and emergency response systems. The news was reported on June 3rd by Maritimes.com. Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan praised the efforts of Singapore and Turkey to strengthen cooperation at a time of growing international tensions. Fidan made the remarks during a conference hosted by the International Institute for Strategic Studies at the Raffles Hotel in Singapore. The news was reported on June 3rd by berita.mediacorp.sg. India and Myanmar have reaffirmed their support for Myanmar's sovereignty and their commitment to preventing their respective territories from being used for activities that could undermine the security of the other country. New Delhi also announced an increase in scholarship for students from Myanmar in order to promote educational exchanges. The news was reported on June 2nd by News11.com. Osaka-based beverage and liquor trading company Motox has announced the launch in Japan of the Santero 958 Azzurri Extra Dry Millesimato 2025. The sparkling wine is dedicated to the Italian national football team and will be available in a limited edition of just 540 cases. The news was reported on June 2nd by beauty.oricon.co.jp. Italy ambassadors to South Korea Emilia Gatto expressed her surprise at finding many similarities between the Korean and Italian peoples. The ambassador also highlighted strong common values regarding family and social habits. The news was reported on June 1st by koreatimes.co.kr. The Embassy of Vietnam in Italy participated in the Torino Asian program and hosted the seminar Vietnam-Italy Technology Connectivity. The events generated significant interest among businesses and business associations in the Piedmont region, laying the groundwork for stronger economic relations. The news was reported on June 1st by bizhub.vietnamnews.vion. The Ministry of Agriculture and Environment, in cooperation with the Vientiane Capital Administration, organized a tree planting ceremony at Chao Anu Vong Park. The initiative aimed to raise public awareness about the importance of green spaces and citizens' participation in environmental management and conservation. The news was reported on May 31st by kpl.gov.la. The European Chinese Lawyers Association held its annual summit in Milan to discuss cooperation between China and Europe. The event highlighted Italy's strategic role as a gateway for Chinese investment into Europe and underscored the importance of the relationship. The news was reported on May 31st by 52hrtt.com. The government of Pakistan has announced a reduction of 22 Pakistani rupees per litre in gasoline and diesel prices. The measure, valid for the next 2 weeks, was introduced in connection with the Eid-ul-Adha holiday. The news was reported on May 30th by Pakistan Today. The House Committee on Impeachment in the Philippines plans to present 25 witnesses in the impeachment trial of the Vice President Sara Duterte. Chief Prosecutor Garville Luistro stated that the witnesses will include officials from the Department of Education and the Office of the Vice President. The news was reported on May 30th by the Philippine Star. And that's all for now. Thanks for your attention and stay tuned.